Hi friends. Today's topic on biology is about seed. As you know, seed form from the ovule which are present in the female reproductive part of the flower, ovary. There are ovules and this ovule on fertilization with pollen from the male reproductive part they form seed. Now seed particularly has four parts. Number one, outer seed coat, which is hard, tough, brownish structure. And second, cotyledons. Cotyledons are the food storage organs in the seed, in which food is stored. And these are like this. These are cotyledons. And third is plumule. And fourth is radicle. So outer seed coat and then second, cotyledons. Cotyledons are of two types: monocotyledon and two cotyledons. Monocotyledon, only one cotyledon, in which the food is stored in only one cotyledon. Cotyledon is a food storage organ. And dicotyledon, in which two cotyledons are there. And cotyledons, they store food which is edible, like in all the pulses, they are dicot. And monocot, like all the cereals like wheat, rice, maize, they are monocot. And third part is plumule. Plumule give rise to shoot. This shoot portion arise from the seeds plumule part. And the fourth part is radicle. Radicle give rise to root. So it give rise to root. So this is radical part and this is plumule part, which give rise to shoot, and radical give rise to root. So this is about the seed outer structure. What is seed? Now as you see, seed two types: monocotyledon and dicotyledonous. Monocotyledonous, only one cotyledon is there, which store food like in maize, wheat, rice. Only one chamber. And dicotyledonous, there are two cotyledons, like in all pulses, सब तरह की दालें, like pea, gram, chana, and all pulses they have two chamber which store food, and it's called endosperm. Endosperm. Seed may be endospermic or non-endospermic. Now in monocot, now the seed coat. Seed coat is present only in dicots, not in monocot. Seed coat has two parts, testa and tegumen. Outer covering is testa and inside there is tegumen. Seed coat protect the inner parts and it's blackish in color as in gram, and shell-like and hard covering which protect the inner parts of the seed. Now there is one more outgrowth at the micropylar end of the seed. like in gram or pea, there is a small outgrowth. There is a small outgrowth at the micropylar end which is called caruncle. This is protruding outgrowth, caruncle. And there is one septum that is called hilum. And these are the two cotyledons. This caruncle absorbs moisture at the time of seed germination. Now, the outer is also called perisperm. Outer covering is also called perisperm. In monocot, like in monocot maize, this outer perisperm, then enclose the endosperm. This is endosperm. Endosperm store food, and there is embryo which is embedded in the endosperm or hidden inside the endosperm, has only one cotyledon as in maize. This is embryo. Like this. But in dicot, it is little bit different. There are two cotyledons and embryo is hidden in between the cotyledons, like in pea. Now in dicot. This is plumule and this is radicle, and these are the two cotyledons, and there is embryo embedded in between the cotyledons. Embryo is embedded, it has two cotyledon and it is embedded in between this hidden, and this is called tigellum. This is called tigellum. Tigellum. So it is shown as protruding plumule and radicle. In between that there is tigellum. Plumule give rise to shoot and radicle give rise to root. So this is in dicot, like gram, pea. We can very well see in a pea, when we open the pea seed, we will see clearly the two cotyledons and there is small protruding caruncle at the micropylar end, and in between there is embryo, plumule and radicle, and we can very well see in the pea plant, pea seed also. Now, one more thing, there is hilum. Hilum is the, what is hilum? Hilum is the point of connection, point of attachment. As this is seed and this is attached to the connective or to the stalk. This connective, this connection is called hilum. when the seed is attached to the stalk. Now we will come to the monocot. This is all about dicot, now monocot seed. Monocot seed like maize, wheat. There is only one cotyledon which store food. This is endosperm. Now in monocot, no seed coat is present. No seed coat. Instead of this seed coat is fused with the inner wall, fruit wall. Seed coat fused with the wall. And this endosperm is separated from this embryo by a thin membrane. This is called aleuron layer. Aleuron layer. So this is aleuron layer. And embryo is very small. Embryo is very small in a groove at one corner, and it is protected by coleopatile and coleorhiza. There is plumule and radicle, both are there, and one cotyledon, and this is called scutellum. In this one cotyledon is called scutellum. And this embryo is on one side embedded, and plumule is protected by coleopatile, and radicle is protected by coleorhiza. Coleorhiza. This is about monocot seed. Endosperm, there is one separation with embryo, and endosperm there is aleuron layer, thin aleuron layer, and one cotyledon is called scutellum, and embryo is embedded on one side, this embryo, and then outer this plumule is protected by coleopatile, and radicle is protected by coleorhiza. And some monocot are non-endospermic, like in orchids, but maximum monocots, they are endospermic, but some are non-endospermic. Some monocots are non-endospermic. For example, orchids. They don't store food, and monocot maximum they store food in one cotyledon. All are edible cereals. So this is all about the seed monocot, dicot seeds.